This last Halloween, all 4 of my children expect me to buy them $60, $70 costumes from a store. Let me ask you something. You ever get a store-bought costume in your life? Heck no. How many people in here went as a hobo every stinking year? Yes. Yes. And we didn't get no plastic pumpkin with a handle for our candy. Where's my pillowcase key? Yes, be proud. And if you grew up poor, you got a king-size pillowcase with instructions. Don't come back till that's full. Man, when you're poor, Halloween ain't no holiday. It's grocery shopping. I remember one Halloween, my daddy was particularly drunk. About an hour before sunset, we don't know what we're going to dress up as. He gathered all 10 of us kids in the living room and he goes, "Okay, kids, go strip your beds. You're going as Casper." All 10 of us went as a Casper. Okay, you're missing the point of the story. We were poor people. My daddy wouldn't let us cut eye holes in the sheets. We were 10 little blind white trash Caspers going down the street, just bumping into. By the time I made it to the first trailer, I was so cut and bloodied and boogered up, I had to use my sheet as a tourniquet to stop the bleeding. I know, you're looking at me, I need to get some weight off. I saw on Oprah Winfrey, her personal trainer said if you want to lose weight, don't eat 2 hours before you go to bed. I haven't slept in 6 days. Girls, you know you're getting fat when you sit in your bathtub and the water in the toilet rises. Yeah, I got you. Had a birthday last week. Thank you. Where's my women over 40? Applaud if you're over 40. Applaud if you're... Yeah. Sweet Pea, you're over 40. What's your name, honey? Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Can I ask you a personal question, Jackie? You ever sneeze and pee your pants? I don't know what's the matter. Lately I sneezed, I just pissed my pants. It's like, ma'am, do you need a Kleenex? No, but some kitty litter would be nice. I done made a puddle in Walmart, dang it. Remember the good old days, Jackie? Before gravity got to us? Yeah, boys, in my day, I wore a 34 double D. Now I'm a 38 long. I don't mean to brag, fellas, but I could breastfeed you from right here. Yeah, most women have great melons. I got fruit roll-ups. Just... Oh, heck, you can make balloon animals out of these things. What do you mean, what is it? 16. Is she dating? Not yet. You need to wake up and smell the condoms, don't you? We got us a Jerry Springer show down here. That's what we got. Have you had the little birds and bees talk with her yet? Uh-huh. You learn anything? I wish I had a pad of paper when I talked to my daughter. I went to my daughter, I was very upfront with her. I said, now, honey, just be honest with me. Are you sexually active? No. Ew. I just kind of lie there. Turns out my daughter thinks playing hard to get is wearing a 3-hook bra. Of course, that confused the shit out of you, and it's getting... Yeah, snap her neck, get her bra off, wouldn't it? She wears sports bra. Heck, you could be there all night, couldn't you? Gosh dang, baby, what'd you have? These laminated or something? Hard to know how to raise children nowadays, isn't it? Yeah. What the right and wrong thing is to do. Were you raised like I was? Did you get spanked as a child? Yeah, dang right we did. Yeah. You ever get spanked in the store? You dang right we did. None of this time-out bullshit for us. Time out when they knocked us out. Time out referred to the time. Wow! Yeah, we didn't hear things like, use your inside voice. The hell is that? No, we grew up with, shut the f*** up. Get away from me. You need to go play on the highway or something. Yeah, my mama spanked me. You dang right she would. Right in the middle of the store, too. Always seemed to happen around the 6th or 7th aisle, didn't it? That's when mamas snapped. Well, think about it, 6th or 7th aisle, you know, you run over the back of her heels with the cart 4 or 5 times. You put that tenant just right, she'd walk funny for a month. That's why they put all those handicapped parking spaces up front. Walking wounded mothers letting their kid push the buggy, that's what that is. I think we were tougher than the kids today, don't you? Prime example of how we grew up tougher than this next generation. Go to a playground or schoolyard. No, the equipment looks like what we grew up on, does it? Everything's rounded and bumpered and padded and beep, 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 beep. We are raising a bunch of sissies. Man, we were tough when we were kids. Yeah, what we play on? The jungle gym. Welded rusted metal with bolts sticking out of it. Little pieces of frozen tongue on the bars. Just... Come on, we all tried it. Should have named stuff what it really was on our playground. Do you remember them monkey bars? Didn't that sound fun? Monkey bars, I'm a monkey. Should have named that apparatus one more thing the fat kids can't do. Did you have a merry-go-round on your playground? What a vicious contraption that thing was. You ever been to one pushing? And you trip? And you get sucked up under that. Should have named that mare gonna drag your butt around. Like, hey, Etta Mae, you want to push? No, I'll just go stick my arms in a blender. Thank you very much. Don't need to do that twice in a lifetime. Who's got children? Applaud if you got kids. Applaud real big. Now, how many kids you got, ma'am? 2. You like them? Don't lie to me. I hate my children. My kids remind me of my hemorrhoids. Every time I sit down, they start irritating me. Who's never had a baby before? Applaud, girls, if you've never had a child. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Barbie's never had a baby. Yeah, fit your ass into a 2 once you give birth. Can you say Lane Bryant, sweetheart? Barbie, honey, you don't have to have children to enjoy the experience of having kids.
No, I can finish. Well, they're not mine, they're kids.
You know what? Somehow the bleach you put on your hair got to her brain. And it has decayed. So, okay, you've never had babies? No. But he has had children. I'll get to you, Baldy, okay? You got a lot of confidence for as much shine as you got coming off that. Can somebody buff him down, please? He is blinding me. Okay, let's try this again. Barbie. God, I just want to pop off your head and twist it around right now. You know that? I am not going to break my parole to kick the shit out of your skinny ass tonight. Barbie, you don't have to have children to enjoy the experience of having kids. You can pretend to have kids. Would you like to pretend to have kids? Play along. It goes faster, okay? Am I doing root canal up here? I'm going to make her piss on you. You know that? We're going to try this again. Barbie? You don't have to have children to enjoy the experience of having kids. You can pretend to have kids. Would you like to pretend to have kids? Barbie. Good girl. All right, Barbie, that's all you got to do to get the full experience of having a child, okay? Gain 40 pounds, throw up for 6 months, cry for no reason whatsoever, take me on the spare bedroom in your house, decorated with a bunch of commercialized cartoon characters from Disney, empty a big box of crayon out in the middle of the living room floor, put the cat in the oven, preheat to 400 degrees. Hide the remote, run out all the hot water, shoot the neighbor's dog with a BB gun, put a used Huggies glove compartment of your car, and on a Sunday night at 11 o'clock, drive around this town looking for a piece of poster board. Welcome to my nightmare. Woo! Oh, trust me, Barbie, after a month of that, you want to suck out your uterus with the dirt devil.
You know, I think the hardest time for any child has got to be middle school. Would you agree? That is, yes. Because right at the time when hormones are morphing their bodies and frying their brains, we throw them in with a bunch of other more fry brains, and we expect them to survive. Let me tell you something. Middle school for me was a hell ride the moment I got off the school bus. Brenda Brown spotted me like a lion spots the weakest antelope in the herd, and I was toast. Hadn't done anything but breathe, and she decided I needed to get my head knocked off. The notorious Brenda Brown. She was that kind of student even the teachers were afraid of. Anything went down in school, it was Brenda Brown. Smoking in the bathroom, Brenda Brown. Pulled fire alarm, Brenda Brown. Missing school bus, Brenda Brown. Let me tell you people something. I could take getting the tar beat out of me every day. It wasn't anything that I got at home. Let me tell you something. When you are the youngest kid of a family sporting 9 older brothers, the trickle-down beating stops with you. Every day, right before lunch, bam, Brenda Brown. Second shift came right before I got on the school bus for home. Bam! Ow. See you tomorrow. Heck, it got to the point I just wait for her to get it over with. But one day was different. Before I got on that school bus, when she hit me, my glasses went flying. I was picking myself up, pulling down my shirt, getting my books, and I realized Brenda Brown had my glasses. And she was scratching tic-tac-toe in the lenses. And she threw them back to me. Oh, this was bad, people. If my daddy saw this, he was going to kill me. I can remember that long school bus ride home. And I sat in that seat and I prayed. I prayed so hard that that school bus would stall on a railroad track. And we would all die in a fiery blaze. And my daddy would never know. A couple days went by and nobody realized I wasn't wearing my glasses. Then one night at the supper table, my mama goes, Etta Mae, where's your glasses? I froze. A pea rolled off my fork and crashed to the floor. You see, people, my daddy could smell fear like most people smell bleach. He looked at me and he cocked his head. And he grabbed my chubby little hand and he squeezed it hard. And we made that death march to the back room. That man spanked me with a belt to the point the poor guy got too winded and had to sit down. All the time doing that stroke talk. Do you know what I mean, that stroke talk? Yeah. Tell me what happened to those glasses. I think I scared Grandma. He had a stroke? When I finally confessed, let me tell you something. The disappointment on his face hurt a lot worse than that belt. He gathered the entire family up in the living room. And he got one of my brother's bozo punching bags. You remember those? The kind that had the sand in the bottom? And when you hit it, it popped back up. And he goes, okay, what's this first class you got with this Brenda Brown? And I said, well, study hall right before lunch. He goes, this is what you gonna do. Tomorrow I want you to go to the front of the class. I want you to tell your teacher to call that Brenda Brown up. And in front of everybody, in the loudest voice you have, I want you to yell, Brenda Brown, do you have a friggin' problem with me? But trust me, he didn't say friggin'. And then he said, I want you to punch her right in the mouth. What? And then he said, I'm going to stay home from work. And if I don't get a call from the principal by noon, I'm going to spank you within an inch of your life when you get home. What? And then he made me practice over and over again. Brenda Brown, do you have a friggin' problem with me? Bam! Next day on the school bus, my heart was in my head, just boom, boom, boom. But heck, people, at that point, I was between a rock and a rock. I did what my daddy said. Brenda Brown, do you have a friggin' problem with me? Bam! She floated like a feather over the teacher's desk. Now, I could be wrong, but I swear Miss Mortiz was giggling to herself as she drug us to the principal's office. I sat in Principal Campbell's office with Brenda Brown's mother and Brenda Brown. Brenda Brown's mom was thin and hard, and she shook as she lit one cigarette off of another. We sat in silence and we waited for my daddy. And then suddenly the door swung open, and there stood my dad like John Wayne in a gunfight. Principal Campbell said, Milo, we got a problem. My dad said, no, we ain't got no problem. That little girl right there's got the problem. Because my daughter's going to come and kick the living daylights out of her every single day. And Brenda Brown's mom stood up and said, hey, and my dad said, and you shut your mouth or I'll have my wife come and kick the snot out of you. And then he said, Etta Mae, go get in the truck. We're going to Dairy Queen. Brenda Brown never bothered me again. But do you know I think of that girl to this day every time I eat a dilly bar? Oh, me and my husband go at it. We've been fighting so much lately, he started referring to our burial plots as a vacation getaway. Oh, we fight like brother and sister. Well, I'm originally from Arkansas. We could be. My mama's still mad because I married outside our family.
Every Christmas, oh, you were too good for us. You had to make the tree branch, didn't you? The other day, we were sitting on the couch watching TV, and I turned to him and I said, you know what, baby? You look like a movie star. He goes, oh, yeah, who? Shrek. Every time I fight with my old man, I wish I was a black woman. I watch Cops. Next time you watch Cops, notice something. They pull up on a white trash domestic disturbance. Who's sitting outside? The white woman. Officer Bob, he drunk again. He locked me out of the trailer. He won't even give me my smokes, dang it. Yeah, they roll up on a homeboy domestic disturbance. Who's sitting outside? Yes, the black man. Oh, his shirt is half tore off of him. His lip is bloodied. He is running after the cop car going, the woman is crazy, let me in the car. I saw a guy last week, he didn't even let the cop car slow down. He just jumped on the hood and went, she's reloading, go, go, go. He is not my best friend. I see how my husband treats his friends. What is wrong with you, man? My husband ain't seen one of his good buddies for a long time. It's like, hey, you big fat bald butthead, how you been? Women don't greet each other like that. Could you imagine? Hey, you water-retaining heifer, what's up? Woo, those pants make you look fat. There would be a throwdown cat fight. And men and women fight so differently, don't we? Guys, when a man wants to fight another man, what do you boys always say? Let's step outside. Women, we don't feel the need to relocate. I will drop your butt in the church lobby, just bang. Why give up the element of surprise? I don't believe in love anymore, Kelly. I don't. I believe when you turn to your husband and you say, honey, I love you. What you're really saying is, honey, I tolerate you better than I've tolerated anybody. But if you don't stop snoring so loud, I'm gonna cut your stinking head off. Anybody that lives with a man that snores? Yes. Ain't he miserable? My husband ain't sawing logs, he's making me a cabin. Keep me up all night long, have the gall to say to me in the morning, baby, why you so grumpy in the morning? You just ain't a morning person. Brag about how well they slept, too. Just push the knife in. Other day I was cooking my husband breakfast. His Pop-Tarts were almost done. He comes walking in the kitchen, scratching his big belly, and he goes, man, baby, I died last night. And I'm thinking to my little self, oh, little man, you don't know how close you came. And your friends want to tell you how to stop them from snoring, don't they? What's your friends say? Well, just roll him on his side. Just roll him on his side. It's like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to roll my fat lard husband on his side in a coma. So basically, I'm still going to lose sleep and I have to run a forklift. Is this what you're telling me? Well, of my friends said, well, just use them breathe right strips. Anybody tell you that? Oh, yeah, use them breathe right strips. Yes. And if I can give you some advice, girls, read the instructions on the box. That dang near killed him. Well, those little strips aren't used to tape the nose and mouth shut. You know what I mean? It's one of my better nights, though.
There are several revelations within a marriage. I think for you single women, the biggest revelation is, are you even ready for the commitment of marriage? Because let me tell you, single girls, it's different being married to a man than it is dating him. Amen? Amen. Amen. Girls, you're in luck. I've created a recipe you can cook up to see if you are ready for the commitment of marriage. Go to the grocery store. Buy yourself a 5-pound block of blue cheese. Take that home. Put it in a black garbage bag. Tie it up. Put it on your back porch, direct sunlight for about a week. No. Stay with me. On the Sunday of that week, ladies, grab your Sunday newspaper, grab that black bag, put it in the bathroom, open the bag, shut the door. Now let that simmer about an hour. Now girls, if you could walk in there without an artificial breathing device, by golly, you're ready to get married. Am I right? I mean, a man's bathroom issues comes with a whole bunch of shuns. Asphyxiation, evacuation, and fumigation. I don't know what happens in a man's body. A man can take a simple lasagna dinner, turn it into nuclear waste. I don't have any nose hairs left. I haven't had to shave my legs in the last 10 years. Mallory, can I give you some marital advice? Yeah. You love your man, honey. You want to hold your marriage together. There's only 3 rules. Rule number 1, I don't care how much you love him, never ever try to decorate a Christmas tree with him. Am I right? Am I right? That is a homicide waiting to happen, honey. I have never made it through a Christmas tree decorating ceremony without somebody being in a headlock and the police showing up at the house. And it goes bad quick, don't it? One minute you're just sucking down eggnog and singing Christmas carols, and the next minute you want to shove an angel up his ass. I've been a cop 5 years in a row. Rule number 2, Mallory. I don't care how much you love your man. You want to hold your marriage together? Never ever try to back up a boat trailer with him. Am I right? More divorces have been caused from an argument that started, "You're left, you stupid son of a bitch." You hit the house again. Rule number 3, Mallory. Never expect more from your man than he's able to give you. When a man gets married, he goes retard. That is documented. From the day you get married, you're never gonna get a good birthday present out of it. My husband, son of a bitch. My last birthday, he bought me the Penny of the Month Club from Fredericks of Hollywood. You know what Fredericks of Hollywood is? Yeah, it's a nasty penny store is what it is. Victoria's Secret without the secret, that's what it is. First present I opened was eatable underwear. I didn't even know they made them for women my size. Shit, we had leftovers. We're still making sandwiches. Eatable underwear don't work for every woman, dang it. Quite frankly, gentlemen, my butt switched. Within 2 minutes, these things had melted to my ass. It took me soaking 6 days in Epsom salts every single day before my butt didn't look like it ate a cherry popsicle.
Stapleton at? Oh, Skeeter. Be nice. You're engaged, Skeeter. Well, good for you. Sweet what's your name? Kelly. Are you his fiancée? That's well good. Did he give you a ring, Kelly? Can I see it? Come here, let me look. Oh, look at that. Whew. Boy, they look so real now. Do you love him? It'll pass. Like a bad burrito.
I'm about to lay the truth on you. Nobody else has the guts to tell you. I suggest you buckle up, people. Tonight we are going to cover marriage, family, and the very baffling mother-daughter dynamic. I see we have parents in the audience. You may ask yourself what qualifies me to pontificate on these subjects. Well, I have a husband, 3 boys, and a girl. My oldest boy, Bud, is 17. Corona, she is 16. Miller's 13. And Jack is 8. Trust me, after the 3rd one, I graduated to harder liquor. You know, I've done extensive research on all those so-called experts that want to tell us how to raise our kids, treat our spouses, and feel about our lives. And let me tell you something. Dr. Phil and Dr. Laura don't know Jack. You know what, people? I may not have gone to a fancy college, gotten a medical degree, or even finished high school. But I got just as much right to put a DR in front of my name as they do. It don't stand for doctor, it stands for dang right. Yeah. Why not listen to the gold I'm about to give you? You listen to a lot less qualified people than me. How about that little squirrely guy that wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus? Do you know he was married 3 times? He should have wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Get Half. Tonight, let's start with marriage. Now, marriage comes with a lot of shuns. Oh, the shuns. Us married women don't tell you single girls about the shuns, now do we? Well, you single girls are so happy and sweet and thin. We just don't want to spoil it for you. Now, the 3 main shuns, or what I like to call the root shuns of marriage, are aggravation, revelation, and humiliation. Now, if all 3 of these happen simultaneously and in this order, well, the results can be devastating. This festering pool of emotion, always and without exception, leads to no sexation, deportation, and for those lucky few, cremation. Woo! I see we have some divorced women in here. Let us start first with aggravation. I've been married for 17 years, ladies. And after 17 years of wedded bliss, I don't believe in love anymore. I don't. I believe when you turn to your husband and you say, honey, I love you. What you're really saying, girls, is, honey, I tolerate you better than I've tolerated anybody. But if you don't stop snoring so loud, I'm going to cut your stinking head off. Anybody live with a man that snores? Yes. Ain't it miserable? My husband ain't sawing logs, he's making me a cabin. Keep me up all night long, have the gall to say to me in the morning, baby, why are you so grumpy in the morning? Because I'm sleeping with a stinking leaf blower, that's how come. Brag about how well he slept. Brag about it. The other day I was cooking him breakfast. His Pop-Tarts were almost done. He comes into the kitchen scratching his big fat belly and he goes, "Man, baby, I died last night." And all I could think of was, "Oh, little man, you don't know how close you came." And your friends always want to tell you how to stop him from snoring, don't they? My best friend said, "Well, just roll him on his side. Just roll him on his side." I said, "Wait a minute. I'm supposed to roll my big fat husband on his side in a coma. So basically I'm still losing sleep and I have to run a forklift. Is this what you're trying to tell me?" One of my friends said use them breathe right strips. You heard of that? Woo! Girls, read the instructions on the box. That dang near killed him. Well, those little strips of tape aren't used to tape the nose and mouth shut. It was one of my better nights, though. Till he started fighting it. And guys, come on. Don't tell me you can't hear yourself snore. All right, gentlemen, little anatomy lesson. Nose, ears, nose, ears, nose, ears. You are at ground zero. My husband ain't hard of hearing, he's hard of listening. Trust me, my husband can hear the pitter-patter of the Pizza Hut delivery man coming up the driveway. Oh, dang, like a hound dog on a coon hunt. My husband can hear a long neck bottle of beer being opened at 100 yards. Just shh. But dang, don't he go Helen Keller on me when the baby's crying or the phone rings. Aggravation. Big source of aggravation in any marriages. Men have different definitions for words than women do. I'll give you an example. My husband and I, we were going to buy a new car. Now, girls, new car to me means new car. New car to him means different car. Girls, you got that kind of man in your life? Uh-huh. Always buying somebody else's problem? Somebody else's piece of junk? What's he always say? "Oh, baby, I'm going to fix it up for you." 3 months later, still up on blocks in the front yard. Oil's dripping out, burning the grass. Neighbors are calling, complaining. I want to say, honey, a 74 Pacer was a piece of crap in 74. It's a piece of crap now. People, I drive a lime green Gremlin. With a check engine light that's been on for 3 years. But do you think he'd look at it? Heck no, it's the only light on the dash that works. Do you realize even people in Pintos get to flip me off? I've had to call AAA so many times, they reported me to the police as a stalker.
There's only 3 keys to keeping a marriage together. 3 rules. Listen up, ladies. You love your man, you want to hold your marriage together. Never, ever, under any circumstance, try to decorate a Christmas tree with him. That is a homicide waiting to happen. I've personally never made it through a Christmas tree decorating ceremony without somebody being in a headlock and the police showing up at the house. And boy, it goes bad quick, don't it? Because, 1 minute you're just sucking down eggnog and singing Christmas carols. Next minute you want to just shove an angel up his butt, don't you? I've been on cops 5 years in a row. Rule number 2, you love your man, you want to hold your marriage together. Never, ever, under any circumstance, try to back up a boat trailer with them. Wow, struck a nerve on that one, didn't I? More divorces have been caused from an argument that started. I said you're left, you stupid idiot. Yes, you hit the house again. Rule number 3, never expect more from a man than he's able to give you. They go comatose. My husband, for our anniversary 2 months ago, bought me the Panty of the Month Club from Fredericks of Hollywood. Yeah. Papa, you know what Fredericks of Hollywood is? Yeah, it's a nasty panty store is what it is. Kind of like Victoria's Secret without the secret. That's what it is. First present I opened, Etta underwear. I didn't even know they made them for women my size. Oh, heck. We have leftovers. We are still making sandwiches. Gift number 2, a thong. I'm going to let that marinate for a minute. For you gentlemen. I said gift number 2 was a thong. I played along. I put it on. Took one step, it was gone. Let me tell you something about my husband. For our 42nd wedding anniversary, my goodness, he surprised me. Because I live in Lexington, Kentucky, and we raise the greatest race horses in the world. And there's a lot of billionaires and millionaires that live in Lexington. And we've got a lot of fancy restaurants, you know, top shelf restaurants. And my husband surprised me. And for my anniversary, he got reservations that you had to call 6 months ahead of time to get a reservation. You'd have loved it. 6 months ahead of time to get a reservation. And I thought that was so wonderful that my husband would think 6 months ahead of time. And then I realized he called my daughter. Y'all call the daughters. Anyway, and I told Val, I said, we're going to this French restaurant. And she goes, oh my goodness. You know it's got 4 Michelin stars. And I said, he's not buying me new tires for our anniversary. And do you know what a Michelin star is?
Rating.
A rating. Oh, I want to kick you to your death. Don't you? Who's with me? I'm going to borrow that cane of yours. Anyway, so we go to this French restaurant, and we were wearing our finest. In fact, I had this sweater on. Me and my husband get there, and the lady finds our name, and then she introduces us to a guy, and he takes us to the table, and he said, would you like to start with a glass of wine? And my husband said, glass? Hell, bring the whole box. We're gonna party tonight. Yeah, because it's our 42nd anniversary. It's our 42nd anniversary, which means he's trying to get free cheesecake. Trust me, I have 3 birthdays a month. At all the top shelf places, Applebee's, Chili's, you know, places like that. And the guy looked like he was offended and smelled something bad, and he just took off. He walked off. And I said to my husband, did you fart? Because I didn't fart. Tuck it in. It's a nice place.
So then the waiter came. And, he had a beautiful black tuxedo on. Oh, very sharp. And he had a white towel. What do they call those? Tea towels? Tea towels. Don't act stupid now. Okay, so it was like a tea towel. And he walked over to our table and he said, "Hello, my name is Melissa. I will be your waiter this evening. As it is, we are all out of boxes of wine. Who knew? However, this is our finest French wine. I think you will like it very much. So, monsieur, to please raise your glass." So my husband, he raised his glass, and that little Frenchie just put a little swallow in his glass, and my husband went, "Fill it up." And he says, "Oh, monsieur, this is French wine. You must let it breathe. Swirl it around the glass. Hold it up to the light and see how the colors of the grape dance. Now, monsieur, I want you to take a sip, but do not swallow, no. Let the wine marinate your tongue. Let it slide from cheek to cheek, coating all of your taste buds." And I look over my little redneck husband, and he's going. Every time I fight with my old man, I wish I was a black woman. I do. I watch Cops. Next time you watch Cops, I want you to notice something. They roll up on a white domestic disturbance. Who's always sitting outside? The white woman. Always kind of looks like me on Cops too. Now I know what you're thinking. And it's always that same stupid drunken argument. It's like, "Officer Bobby drunk again. He locked me out of the trailer. He won't even give me my smokes, dang it." Oh, they roll up on a homeboy domestic disturbance? Who's sitting outside? Yes, the black man. Oh, heck, his shirt is half tore off of him. His lip is bloodied. His nose is broke. He is running after the cop car going, "The woman's crazy. Let me in the car." I saw this poor guy last week, didn't even let the cop car slow down. He just jumped on the hood and went, "She's reloading. Go, go, go." Let us move on to the very baffling mother-daughter dynamic, which is riddled with shuns, confrontation, manipulation, and devastation. You know, there was a time in my daughter and I's relationship when she looked up to me, when I held all the answers. Now I'm just the idiot that drives her to cheerleader practice. I saw her actually change the day the word teen was added to the end of her age. She actually morphed into some freaky deaky thing I didn't even know anymore. It happened during the happy birthday song. Before our eyes. Everything was going along fine. We were all happy and laughing and singing, "Happy birthday to you." Stop looking at me. I hate you. Who the heck are you? Is this a birthday party or an exorcism? How old they got to be to drive out here? 16. Can they get a permit at 15? Yeah. My daughter, boy, she wants to drive. She's been bugging us ever since her birthday. My husband, he finally broke down and said, "Well, I'll go teach my baby girl how to drive."
That was a gong show. I'm watching them. I'm in the living room. I'm watching them. They don't even make it out of the driveway. She's crying. They don't make it to the end of the block. She runs over to the neighbor's cat. It was sleeping in their living room at the time. Once my husband stopped stuttering, he informed me I would be taking over the tutoral. I found it a bonding experience. Me and my daughter had fun, dang it. Oh yeah, it's been fun. We've been out practicing 5-6 times. Last time we went out though, she did get pulled over by the cops, scared the living daylights out of her poor child. Good news is they let her off with a warning ticket. Bad news is they cited me for public intoxication and one minor count of indecent exposure. I tried to explain to the officer, hey, the kids on the church bus moved me first, okay? I am going to defend my crack if I have to. 16. Is she dating? Not yet. You need to wake up and smell the condoms, don't you? We got us a Jerry Springer show down here. That's what we got. Have you had the little birds and bees talk with her yet? Uh-huh. You learn anything? I wish I had a pad of paper when I talked to my daughter. I went to my daughter, I was very upfront with her. I said, now, honey, just be honest with me. Are you sexually active? No. Ew. I just kind of lie there. Turns out my daughter thinks playing hard to get is wearing a 3-hook bra. Of course, that confused the shit out of you, and it's getting... Yeah, snap her neck, get her bra off, would you? She wears sports bra. Heck, you could be there all night, couldn't you? Gosh dang, baby, what'd you have your titties laminated or something? The other day, one of his high school teachers invited me to speak at Career Day. That was my reaction. She'd actually invited 4 parents to come and speak. One was a doctor and a dentist and a lawyer and then me. You remember that little song? I think it was on Sesame Street. It goes, one of these things is not like the other. Turned out to be me, people. And they'd asked us to bring something to show the kids. A visual aid is what they call it. And the doctor, he brought this giant skeleton, which was really cool. And the dentist brought this giant tooth that opened up and showed all the nerve endings. And the lawyer, he brought another lawyer to represent him. And well, heck, I'm a comic. I brought a bottle of tequila and a drunk guy named Chuck. Point they asked us to describe our average day at work. I said, my average day? I don't know, kids. I wake up maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. Ate me some lean cuisine. Watch Dr. Phil, Oprah, Judge Judy, Joe Brown. By that time, get dressed, go to the club, be a smart aleck for an hour, drink beer, clock out. That's a pretty full day for me, kids. By the time I left that class, every kid in there wanted to become a comic. Even the doctor and the dentist wanted to become a comic. Stinking lawyer suing me for pain and suffering. Now, here in Tennessee, do you guys have that Take Your Daughter to Work Day? Yeah. That's a good program. What it is you take your daughter to work, they get out of school, they go to work with you, and then the next day they have to go to their class and give an oral report on what they learned. My daughter didn't even make it to school the next day. Oh, we were so hungover. Oh, by the time we woke up, Judge Judy was on, and we blew that day, didn't we, honey? She was all nervous. I said, don't worry, I'll write you a note. Principal likes her notes from me. Let's see, let's make it a good one. Please excuse Harlita, she can't handle her tequila. Can I tell you how to save money on the girls' clothes? Figured this out myself. Write this down. Go them flea markets where they sell the counterfeit designer clothes. It's kind of like it, but it ain't really. This entire school year, my daughter's been wearing Tammy Hilfiger. Thank goodness she can't read. I don't know about you ladies, but none of them designer clothes ever fit me, especially them jeans. You know, they don't make them for real women, do they? It's just either they're too baggy in the back or I'm walking around with a camel toe or something like that, you know? You know, isn't it gross? I just cannot get them to fit right. Yeah, we got some white trash poor in here. We're gonna do the white trash poor test, all right? If you were white trash poor, your TV went through 6 phases before you were able to get a new one. Think back. Phase 1, tornado knocks the antenna off the trailer. Oh, there's some of you. Phase 2, you had to put foil on the bunny ears. Oh, look at them rise. Phase 3, you're the bunny ears. Phase 4, somebody loses a knob on the channel changer. Phase 5, somebody loses the vice grips. Oh yeah, look at them multiply. And phase 6, you knew you were true poor white trash. When the console TV became the TV stand for the next TV. Yeah. Poor white trash. I grew up poor. Anybody else grow up poor? I grew up poor white trash in Arkansas with 9 brothers. I'm a fast runner. Skater, explain that to the city people. I don't know about you ladies, but none of them designer clothes ever fit me, especially them jeans. You know, they don't make them for real women, do they? It's just either they're too baggy in the back or I'm walking around with a camel toe or something like that, you know? You know, isn't it gross? I just cannot get them to fit right. I tell you what, I'd make $1 million if I came up with some new jeans. And I know what I'd call them. Easy Woo jeans. And this would be the commercial campaign. Easy Woo jeans. For the woman who likes to have sex, but not with her pants. Yeah, we got some white poor in here. We're gonna do the white poor test, all right? If you were white poor, your TV went through 6 phases before you were able to get a new one. Think back. Phase 1, tornado knocks the antenna off the trailer. Oh, there's some of you. Phase 2, you had to put foil on the bunny ears. Oh, look at them rise. Phase Phase 3, you're the bunny ears. Phase 4, somebody loses a knob on the channel changer. Phase 5, somebody loses the vice grips. Oh yeah, look at them multiply. And phase 6, you knew you were true poor white when the console TV became the TV stand for the next TV. I've been out in Los Angeles shooting a sitcom pilot, which is very exciting. And they flew me out there, and it takes about a week to do a sitcom pilot, or almost 2 weeks. And they put me at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Woo! Yeah, pretty nice. And I tell you what, the first night I got there, I was so nervous and stuff, and I was scared, and I was trying to read the script, and I thought, you know what, I just need to chill, you know? And I thought, well, you know what, I'll get a couple of beers, go sit in the jacuzzi, and just chill out. So I'm sitting in the jacuzzi, and I got my case of beer. And it's beautiful. I'm chilling out, and then I started picking up nickels and quarters and pennies. I got up to about $27.50. That's what the police report said. I guess there's a big difference between a jacuzzi and a fountain. So watch for that. A little life tip. And you know what? If the show gets picked up, I'm never going to stay at the Beverly Hills Hotel again. I do not like those people. I just got sick of people asking me for more towels.
Big source of aggravation in any marriages. Men have different definitions for words than women do. I'll give you an example. My husband and I, we were going to buy a new car. Now, girls, new car to me means new car. New car to him means different car. Girls, you got that kind of man in your life? Always buying somebody else's problem? Somebody else's piece of junk? What's he always say? Oh, baby, I'm going to fix it up for you. 3 months later, still up on blocks in the front yard. Oil's dripping out, burning the grass. Neighbors are calling, complaining. I want to say, honey, a 74 Pacer was a piece of crap in 74. It's a piece of crap now. People, I drive a lime green Gremlin. With a check engine light that's been on for 3 years. But do you think he'd look at it? Heck no, it's the only light on the dash that works. Do you realize even people in Pintos get to flip me off? I've had to call AAA so many times, they reported me to the police as a stalker. There are several revelations within a marriage. I think for you single women, the biggest revelation is, are you even ready for the commitment of marriage? Because let me tell you, single girls, it's different being married to a man than it is dating him. Amen? Amen. Amen. Girls, you're in luck. I've created a recipe you can cook up to see if you are ready for the commitment of marriage. Go to the grocery store. Buy yourself a 5-pound block of blue cheese. Take that home. Put it in a black garbage bag. Tie it up. Put it on your back porch, direct sunlight for about a week. No. Stay with me. On the Sunday of that week, ladies, grab your Sunday newspaper. Grab that black bag. Put it in the bathroom, open the bag, shut the door. Now let that simmer about an hour. Now girls, if you could walk in there without an artificial breathing device, by golly, you're ready to get married. Am I right? I mean, a man's bathroom issues comes with a whole bunch of shuns. Asphyxiation, evacuation, and fumigation. I don't know what happens in a man's body. A man can take a simple lasagna dinner, turn it into nuclear waste. I don't have any nose hairs left. I haven't had to shave my legs in the last 10 years. I have 3 boys and a girl. Let's start with the youngest one first, Jack. How do I describe Jack? 4-foot, red-headed, blue-eyed Tasmanian devil, Prince of Darkness himself. I am tempted to shave his head and look for 3 6s. You know you got a mean kid if you've ever had to use the phrase, cut your brother down. Jack falls under the definition of demonation. Let us talk about the education of the demonation. Jack, 8 years old. He started kindergarten this year. Look at Skeeter. He's advanced. Yep, first day of school, dropped him off at 8:15, got a call from the principal at 8:30, picked his butt up 8:45. First day of school, had to go get him out of kindergarten, Hawk. I'm going to take partial responsibility for it. It could have been my fault. You see, the PTA had sent home a pamphlet about a week before school started, reminding parents how important it is for the children to have a nutritious breakfast every morning and start their day right. Yeah, like I'm not doing my job. The truth of the matter is, people, a child's stomach don't know what time it is. I say, give them a cup of coffee and a candy bar, put them on the bus. Ain't gonna be my problem till about 3:30. Now, my theory is you pack them full of sugar and caffeine, they got to get through that Dick and Jane book in 10 seconds. Just heck, they might even skip a grade. I don't know.
My entire life, my thighs have rubbed together. Yes, they have. My thighs have rubbed together. My thighs, when I'm walking, my thighs talk to each other. They do. It's like, excuse me, pardon me, come through, get away, here we go, one more time. Oh, and summer's a-coming. Oh. And let me tell y'all, shorts just don't hang on me right. Where's my girls? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, during the summer when I'm wearing shorts, I could be walking along, no reason whatsoever. One side of my shorts just start creeping up on me. If I'm not careful, I could be walking into church half a camel toe situation, you know. And a blessed morning to you, Reverend. Yes, it was my day to bring the cupcakes. I saved you too. Yeah, during the summer, when I'm wearing shorts, about every 3 steps, I have to go. ponytail. I want you to look right here. No, I'm just standing here. Yeah, just look right here. Can you see that curtain behind me? He's like, I can't even see it at her ankles.